Top 5 most haunted places in the USA that will haunt your dreams. America is full of secrets, but some places hold darkness so deep, it refuses to die. What if I told you there are spots in the US where people vanish, where whispers echo in empty halls, and where the dead refuse to leave? Tonight, on The Forgotten Dark, we're stepping inside the top 5 most haunted places in the USA, and trust me, you won't sleep the same after this. Welcome back to The Forgotten Dark, where America's creepiest mysteries come alive. If you love exploring the unknown, hit that subscribe button, because the darkness only gets deeper from here. 5. The Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. It looks like a retired luxury cruise ship, but step inside, and you'll feel the weight of history. The Queen Mary carried soldiers during World War II, many of whom never made it back. Guests have reported phantom footsteps, sudden cold spots, and even the shadowy figure of a woman in a 1930s gown walking the halls. Some say you can still hear the screams from the engine room, the place where a crew member was crushed by a watertight door. Number 4. Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This massive prison was designed for total isolation. Inmates went years without hearing another human voice, now abandoned. It's filled with chilling whispers, ghostly figures, and strange, echoing footsteps. Visitors claim they've seen shadowy shapes lurking in cell blocks and felt an unseen presence following them. Even hardened paranormal investigators call it one of the most terrifying places in America. Candleflame, number 3. St. Augustine Lighthouse, Florida. A beautiful beacon by the ocean, hiding a horrifying past. In the 1870s, 2 young girls drowned while playing near the lighthouse. Locals believe their restless spirits still climb the narrow spiral staircase. Visitors report childlike giggles, the smell of burning oil, and sudden tugs on their clothing when no one's there. Even today, some refuse to go past the 3rd floor, where the air feels heavy and the shadows move on their own. 2. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. You've seen it in The Shining, but the real story is far scarier. The Stanley Hotel inspired Stephen King's nightmare because he experienced it himself. Guests wake up to piano music with no one playing. Room 217 is infamous for sudden flickering lights, cold drafts, and the ghostly figure of a former maid who lingers there. Some visitors even say they woke up with their bedsheets tucked in so tightly they couldn't move. Number 1. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, Louisville, Kentucky. Once a hospital for tuberculosis patients, thousands died here during the early 1900s. Their bodies were sent down the infamous death tunnel. Today, visitors hear screams echoing through the empty halls, doors slam on their own, and dark figures watch from the shadows. Paranormal investigators call it the most haunted building in America. And after you see it for yourself, you'll agree. Would you dare spend the night in any of these places? Or would you turn back before the darkness claims you too? Tell me in the comments, which one scared you the most? And if you want to keep uncovering America's deepest mysteries, hit subscribe and join me on the next journey into the Forgotten Dark, because the shadows are only getting closer.